You're muted, Trogarth. I knew for a while, I just figured that eventually you would have clued in, and then when you were like stabbing me and stuff, I figured I'd tell you. Because I love you.
Stabbing people? With like a cold beer.
It is a cool dagger. I do technically use one-handed weapons. So it would... But I am only level 4. Hell yeah! You know what? This is an excellent time to get corrupted by the murderous gopher person. Take a look at this. There's a cultist dagger, eh? Level 15. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, it's made out of a jawbone? Fuck yeah, that's metal as hell.
Let's go.
Are we gonna become pie cultists?
Yes.
Fucking pie cultists.
Pie cultists. That's right. I know, I only have half a fucking glass of wine.
I've got some bourbon.
Yeah.
Here.
Bourbon.
I don't know where that showed up, but I definitely dropped some bourbon.
Oh, it's right there, I see it. I'm trying to drink my half a glass of wine after I get the pie, but I might have to drink it now.
Well, it's not like you're gonna eat this, are you?
I don't know. I'm pretty hungry.
But it's perfectly preserved pie.
I know, it's perfect. I haven't had pie this good since, I don't know, 3 days ago.
But when's the next time you're gonna have this? Don't you want to keep it? You can't have your pie and eat it.
Oh. I'll trade it. I'll have my pie and trade it too.
I get too good to use syndrome, and I'm like, there's never gonna be a moment where I'm ever gonna like be compelled to eat this, because it's like this is the most special. Like I would need the birth of my firstborn. Maybe I would sit my character down on a nice hill, watching the sunset. Someone would set off a nuke somewhere that I could see, and I would sip an ice-cold Nuka-Cola and eat my perfectly preserved pie, so and all would be well with the world.
I want a Nuka Cherry. I'm a big fan of the Nuka Cherry.
Right? Right? Or like the Nuka Dark.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I need to find a fridge, so that, because I know at the end of Fallout 4 in Nuka World, you could get a fridge
oh
that
my god, your nose is so
turns
big.
your drinks into the iced cold versions.
Oh, hell yeah. So
I want to get a fridge, because I like to collect all the different beers and Nuka-Colas. If it's got a different name, I'm all about that shit. If it's
Hell yeah.
If it's just generic, I don't care about like generic vodka or bourbon shit like that. But like, the New River Red Ale, right? Like, fuck yeah.
New Vegas vodka.
Yes. Oh, so they would have a shitload of Nuka-Cola at the Nuka World Carnival. Maybe even the fridge.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, like a carnival. The circus, shit like that. So I wonder,
Oh my god, I need another bowl.
I wonder... Yeah, yeah, you'd be able to hear the Vault-Tec, not the Vault-Tec, the fucking, the Nuka World team. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da dum bum ba da ba dum.
What the hell? Oh my god. I love it.
Taste of Nuka-Cola. Yeah, where fucking Bottle and Cappy would come into your vault.
I just want a metal variant of the gear, of the music gear. I see they have that
Ooh.
fucking jazz kit. I like the jazz kit on the drums. I just need something a little bit harder than a guitar, you know, acoustic. I'll fucking plug the little wires into it and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? I
I'll
think we're
run shit to
along
it.
the main road, actually. So if we stay here long enough, the carnival might come to us.
What?
Yeah, like we're along the main highway of the game.
I've never been that far north in real life.
Yeah, if there was ever like a place to show up, it'd probably be along this road.
The closest to there I've been would probably be like Georgia or maybe Tennessee. I've been to Tennessee.
Fuck yeah.
I've been through went through Kentucky. Yeah, a little bit of Kentucky because we had to go through that to get to Tennessee, I think.
Boiled meat and vegetables.
So the furthest place to here I've been would probably be like Tennessee. But it's so long, so that's still like West Tennessee, you know what I mean? I've been to Florida, but that's not that far north. I've been in Nebraska.
Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down.
Yeah.
Hey, a song of cabaret, sing a song today. Pistol packing mama, put
Lay
that
that
pistol
pistol
down.
down. Bam, bam. She in the...
Yeah, because it's an overworld item, I guess, yeah. I did. Interesting. Was the one on the floor over here still here? Because there was one on the floor. Okay, I took that one. But you're saying the one over here in this room gave you one and me one. Huh. Weird.
Oh my god,
Cool,
dude.
but weird.
This is
I do
so
not.
sketch.
Oh, the holotape? I already grabbed that, yeah. Thank you for looking out for me. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
This is so funny.
Ooh, squirrel on a stick. That's people bits.
Yeah. Shit, I'd eat a
Or no,
squirrel
that
on a
was
stick if I had
iguana
to.
bits were squirrel. Yeah, it
Iguana
wasn't
bits.
squirrel on a stick. It was iguana bits that was people meat.
Oh my god.
And you don't find out that iguana bits are actually people meat unless you do a specific quest in Fallout New Vegas, and they're like, "Yeah, there's no iguanas out here. It's just geckos.
Oh
We cook
wow,
up people."
that's when it came out too, huh?
Yeah,
Iguana bits.
yeah. And then
And they
I
do look
think in
sketch too.
Fallout 2, there's an implication that squirrel bits also do that, but I don't think it's confirmed in any other games. So it's hard to say because Fallout 2 is before Bethesda took over. So that it could still be
Oh
canon, but
wow.
it might not be. Oh fuck yeah, there's a Nuka Cherry out here.
I hear
Fuck.
the super mutant lore in Fallout 2 is one of the best.
Yeah,
Like
that's the one where
Fallout
they
2
have a
has a
lot more
lot of fucking.
agency.
They have a lot of fucking lore in 2.
Fallout 1 also actually has a shitload of like lore that just is the foundation of Fallout. Like the Master is a huge part of Fallout.
Mm. I could go for a soda pop Ricky right now.
I'm just looking
Jukebox
around
at
outside
high.
since I don't really need to be here for the.
You know, technically, like a whiskey and coke would be considered a soda pop Ricky.
Huh, I didn't. That's good to know. I can
It's
start referring to it as
it's
that.
mostly gin and 7-Up though. It's mostly gin
Yeah.
and 7-Up, soda pop Ricky. But it does come in other forms. It's basically any alcohol and soda is a soda pop Ricky. I'm definitely going on like 45, if not more.
Nah, we'll get it eventually.
I really don't think so.
If you make it to 120, you should have gotten it.
I would hope my luck wasn't that bad.
Because with 10 luck, I think you need to get to like 107 to get a 99.5% chance. So with 9 luck, you probably got to get like to 120 or something.
So we're like almost halfway there.
Yeah. And that's to get a 99.5 to be like, okay, so the next one you're gonna get, since this one wasn't, your next one guaranteed will. So like, yeah, the longer we stay at it, the more likely it'll be.
Why are there people out here there with like 900 luck? They just don't nab them then. That's the thing.
Because they've been conditioned to think that you can't get them.
I don't know.
It's because they're like you and they're like, ah, it's not worth it.
It
And
just
then
takes
somebody
an hour
like
and a
us comes
half.
by and they're like, hey, it's a thing. And you're like, oh, okay, maybe that might be something that I kind of want.
I've always wanted it, but I literally thought it was a joke item.
No, I've definitely also gotten it in Fallout 4.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, because I watched the video of someone getting it. I was like, oh shit, that can actually be done. So I immediately went and did it myself. So I know it can be done in Fallout 4, and we found the like formula for it for Fallout 6. So it's just a matter of time.
Okay, well. I'm gonna pee here in a second. I've almost drank a whole bottle of wine. For real. I'm on my last glass, so I only have the one damn bottle.
Well, just take the controller with you and press X as you go.
X the whole
And mute
time.
yourself. Yeah. So long as you don't move, you should be able to just keep pressing X. And then so long as you mute yourself, we won't know you're taking a piss.
I don't even care. As long as I don't get banned off of
Oh,
YouTube.
what the fuck? Who the hell is Amy Carey? This is a
What?
named fucking corpse.
It must be a thing.
Oh, this must be the chick who, like, fucking told what's his name to, like, go get some cream. And then he died to ghouls getting cream. And she was like, well, where the fuck's my cream? And then she came, and then she died.
Makes sense.
Is that a
Yeah,
fucking
that makes
garden gnome with cream on it?
I want the garden gnome with cream. Oh, I almost got it
That's
that
a-
time. It vibrated. Was that just me or what? Why did my character say dang it and then my shit vibrated? Does that mean I almost got it?
I guess so.
He said dang it and then it vibrated.
It might have been that, like, that should, like, you got a, I don't know, that's a sign.
Weird.
Speaking of signs...
Does that mean I missed it
did
and
I
I have
get
to
it?
go another 200 times?
Fuck yeah, I got the gnome! But the bottle that okay, so that was the developer gnome. Got my first developer gnome. Is it under junk? I hope not. Yep. Red garden gnome. Well, now I gotta start a collection of garden gnomes. Son of a bitch. Why is it telling me that I need to drink again? Drink some purified water. I'm kind of hungry. Felt a little thirsty. Eat some potato crisps. I was wondering why it had gotten so quiet. Yeah. Yeah, the fucking garden gnome there, yeah. It's called a red garden gnome. It's not actually, I thought it was a special one, but like I was thinking, oh man, that's gonna be like a collectible thing. It's not, it's just a garden gnome. It's a garden gnome that had a milk bottle on top of the staff of it, placed there by a developer. Just like how in like the previous games you can find like teddy bears in weird places with like the other items. Yeah, yeah. Or reading the newspaper or like with an army hat on and stuff. In those games it was a teddy bear, in this one it's garden gnomes. Ooh, so it might be like various teams, right? Where you've got one team who's like, yeah, we do all the mannequins. And then you've got another team who's like, yeah, we do all the skeletons. And then another team's like, yeah, we do all the teddy bears. And then they got a new team who's like, yeah, we do the garden gnomes. And it's just like, you have these... Yeah, and then it's like, all right, guys, You're each tasked with making 20 Easter egg locations, and whoever comes up with the best ones gets a pizza party at the end of the quarter. Oh man, a pizza party? Fuck yeah! Everybody loves office pizza parties.
Mine's gonna be paper planes. There's gonna be like 30 paper planes just randomly in different spots.
Fuck yeah. Or like actually building on that, doing like different origami things. I always
Origami?
like, if I'm gonna do collectibles, I'm gonna make each collectible different. So I always
A
really
paper
like
crane, a
the
paper
bugs.
giraffe.
Yeah, I really liked in Skyrim even though it was a scrapped quest, they kept the items for all the bugs in jar, and they were all different.
I've heard
That
of
was
that.
probably my favorite collection.
The
Same
bug
with
jar
the
thing.
dragon claws.
I really wish they'd
That
come out with the dragon quest, the ball quest or whatever. The things in jars.
yeah.
Dragonflies in jars or whatever.
Yeah, that would
I think that would be a
especially in
really
like
cool
anniversary
quest.
edition, like it should have just been brought back.
Shit, throw it in ESO. Was it in ESO?
I
No.
don't think so.
I
You can
think it
get
should be a
like
thing.
those as like items, I think, but like it's
No,
a
that's
lot
lame.
less important. Yeah.
Yeah, not as
Because
fulfilling.
it's like anyone can go and buy as many bugs in jar as they want to, make their house look cool.
And I only have the one room. Of level 30.
Pardon? Yeah.
I have
You
the
can
free
have
one
like
room
several
house.
houses. Yeah.
That
You
black
can
eye
buy,
looks really good
you
from that
can,
angle.
everybody gets access to the different houses. It's not like Final Fantasy where you have to like buy a plot of land and then build your house. There's just like 57 or so different player homes in the game, and you can buy most of them for gold. But there's a couple that are like given to you for free through like quests and stuff. So like my Argonian character, he went and he bought 2 of the 3 Argonian-based houses because he's an Argonian.
I'd love to have a decent house. Because my one room fucking shack sucks.
He's a paladin healer called Hatched in Radiance. The idea
Is it Argonian?
Yeah, he's an Argonian.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I named him
God.
Hatched in Radiance because
You're
his egg was basking in
noob.
sunlight when he was
I
hatched.
fucking love it. I love it.
And he's a healer and a paladin and like does light-based stuff, and it's like, yeah, Hatched in Radiance.
Is it Templar?
Yes. Yeah. Though I like mainly restoration staff and like healing-based stuff if I'm playing.
Oh,
with
could you have
other
a
people.
staff?
Yeah. I do
Oh,
have
dope.
a mace and shield for like when I'm doing like combat-oriented stuff,
Yeah,
and
same.
I've got the other like the more combat-focused Adric spear.
I'm
kind of
like the Bastion of Light and I have the Adric Spear and shit.
Yeah, I choose the healing path primarily, and then that, and then resto staff skills, and then
Or I have a bow instead of the staff. I probably should have chose differently. Or yeah, Adric Spear is great. It's a great move. A lot of people have the barbs move on it.
it's called what, sorry?
Lance. A lance.
So Adric Lance.
Spear lance, you know.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because like Adric is like just a word, right? It's like
I don't
there
know what it
isn't
means.
like well, it's a word created by Elder Scrolls. So it's kind of
Oh.
like, what's the Native American Cree word for computer? There fucking isn't one, because we didn't have fucking computers until you guys showed up. We just call them computers. Right? Like there's a lot of words that were kind of made post you know, languages coming up. So instead of them getting a new name for it, they just call it
It's
whatever the
weird.
hell.
Usually, I would think that lance would be more of the British term, and spear would be more of the French term. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just me, because of the ending. Like
I could
lance. Can you see that?
I could see it. Lance also like it. It kind of
I guess it's always
flows a
it's
bit
always the
more. Spear
pronunciation.
is a little bit more sharp. Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
French
It's more
being one of the like
Germanic.
languages of love, right? All of their words are meant to flow into the next word. Same
That
with their
is true.
writing.
That is true.
Everything's supposed to flow.
I can see that definitely. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. I feel
Mm.
that.
That's
What
actually
do, what do
really
you call your
interesting.
like writing devices though? Like, do you call it a pen or do you call it a lance still? Like if you had to write with a pen, like a ink pen, a
Yeah, stilo.
steel. Oh, okay. Oh, you'd think that would be called a lance.
It's actually interesting. This is an instance of the English fucking up because the English, what they call a lance, very specifically, could not be thrown.
Oh, it's a piercing
It
device.
yeah, it's the big fucking
It's a spear.
s-
It's
it
a
is
spear.
technically a spear, but it's a spear specifically made for jousting.
Right.
Right?
Hmm.
So a lance is a spear, specifically a throwing spear,
Throwing.
which would
Yeah, we
be
just call it a
like a
throwing spear.
javelin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Javelin. Weird. Okay. All languages are fucked.
Yeah, so that's like the English seeing, you know, being told, ah, yes, your lance is very, you know, cool or whatever, and them thinking, ooh, that's a nifty name to call something. We'll have to make a very specific weapon to call this lance. It's just a weird form of English elitism.
Kinda.
That, like,
Yeah.
no worries,
Yeah.
no worries.
Play some Beat Saber. So I was getting down on that.
Beat Saber.
Yeah, you know I gotta throw down on some sabers.
We're still here trying to get the pie. Don't worry.
I figured I was like, she was like, oh, did you get? She thought I was still playing Fortnite. She's like, oh, did you get kicked from Fortnite? And I was like, nah.
And the
we're just
steel
looking for
almost
pies.
kind of makes sense too, because like, what would you write on something with if it wasn't as hard as steel, right?
Un stilo. I'm trying to think, like, yeah, because, well, I think it's because,
Stylo.
like,
Stylo. Ancient word means to fuck.
stylus.
A stylist. That would be
Yeah,
the. There would come. What was it? Roman and Latin at that point?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That.
Stile, stilo, style. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
absolutely.
more sense then.
Yeah,
A
a
stylist.
steel is also writing tool to like carve into clay and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, weird.
Stele. Yeah, steel or stele. I don't
Oh,
necessarily
that
know. I've
reminds
never
me of
heard.
just like a steel rod, which I guess it would be.
That yeah. Sometimes it was. Sometimes it was a stick. Sometimes it was a very specifically crafted thing. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that same place we got stylus from, they got stilo.
Right. And we just use those for the fallen. It's like the same thing almost, I guess.
It's absolutely the
Kinda.
same thing.
Hmm. It's weird how a thing makes like a full circle like that, you know what I mean? Like energy can't be created or
Yeah.
destroyed. It just fucking circumnavigates.
Sure. Sure, I'm down for apparel. Do you need another invite? Are you back in the world? You are not.
for flying glass.
One
I've been hit.
day
I've been hit.
we'll get a pie, and it'll be the fucking best thing of our lives.
I'm trying so hard.
More, we wait for the glory of the pie that awaits us.
So
it waits
long.
for us all in the... Oh.
Don't poke
Hey,
me.
everything respawned. This is the second time things have respawned. Fuck yeah.
Don't make
So it
me
takes
shoot. I'm
two
trying to get pie.
rotations of things respawning, at least, to get a pie.
No.
Actually, I could set up a camp. I don't have a camp set up. I assume I can't do it inside, so I'll come out here to, like, the parking lot.
You're watching so intensely, bro. Like, love it. Like your face is pressed against the glass with your gas mask on and shit. I got the pie. I literally got experience. LOL.
How do I make a camp?
I guess I'm fucked then. I'm already a mutant.
Oh, move camp. There we go.
Did you see that pie lift up just then? Or was that just me? I think I'm drunk. Oh, bro, it lifted up.
No, it's still there.
It cannot move. The fucking thing is not in the right spot.
No, I promise you, it can work. It will happen. And if you stop, our chances go back to being 0. If you stop, or if anybody interrupts you, our chances go back to being 0.
What the fucking things?
Yeah, each consecutive one will get... Well, yeah, our chances will be basically fucking 0 again if the chain gets broken.
Oh my god. I need to get more beer.
0? What are you doing, buddy boy? You silly kitty. Got the zoomies, boy, huh? You silly kitty. It's 7:45 and 0 says it's time to play.
That's right. LOL. Kill him. Kill them all. I'm trying for pie.
Yeah, because we're in a team, we don't all have to be here for it to show up. Just one of us, and then we all converge back here in order to get the loot, correct?
Yeah.
So, hear me out. We get a team of characters that all have 10 luck, and we go to 4 different locations. Or no, I guess we would need to go to 3 locations, so that one person can go to, like, each location to, like, round robin it. So, like, we've got one person at 3 locations, and then whenever somebody gets a pie, the 4th person goes to that location. Then the person who was there getting the pie can then leave to then go to a different location to then take the place of the other... Oh, I guess they can't... Yeah, they would need to just go to another location to get another pie. And then when other people... No, because then if you ever stop getting places, then you lose the thing. So yeah, you just have to wait until the other people get their pie, and then when they get their pie, you can have you can have the fourth person come in and swap them all off so that everybody can get 4 pies. But you'd still be probably yeah. Well, no, because if everyone was doing it at the same time, you'd probably still only have to wait the length of time for 1 pie, and everybody should probably have gotten a pie by the time you've gotten to everybody else who've gotten a pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get it.
Why don't people sell pies then?
Because you'd have to go through the rigmarole that I just finished explaining. You'd have to round up 3 other people just as crazy as you
to get 3
sit
pies.
and try just to get 4 pies. No, not 4 pies. 12 pies. You get 12 pies because you would get 4 pies per location. Yeah, first you gotta get to 10 luck. Then you gotta find 3 other people who have also gotten to 10.
Alright, he can stay with me, and you two go to other pies.
And then what would happen is once you got the pie,
you go to other pies.
Yeah, once you got the pie, you guys, one of you would have to wait here to keep the location from despawning until one of the other people was able to fucking get their pie, or oh man, like, yeah, you need one person at least to go between each of the 3 locations to at least guarantee that there's that, and then after he's gotten the last one, I'm mostly just like talking to myself as like I'm going through the process. It would have to be a very thorough step-by-step in order to make sure all 4 people got a pie at each of the 4 locations, but it could definitely be done. And honestly, if someone was crazy enough, they could theoretically do it solo.
No.
With 4 accounts.
Oh
You absolutely could do it solo. So you just needed 4 controllers and to press X on them. And keep pressing X until you got it. Oh yeah, that would be even better, yeah. Yeah, because then that means you would get 4 pies per machine. If you brought everybody's inventory together. Yeah, because like because it gets put into an inventory, everyone would get an instance of that inventory. So since we're all on the same team, yeah, it won't despawn for it'll only show up for us because we're the team that got it, right? If someone else were to show up, it would show up as looted for them.
True,
so that would be the other reason why we needed the 4th guy to like alternate off so that the other guys could still come back to the other machines and get their pie. But yeah, the real sell would be getting a location with multiple porta-diners. You're absolutely right. And they definitely do exist. I'm pretty sure there's at least a diner out there that's got 2 of them. Oh man, I heard the wind chimes out at the fucking doorway, and I thought it was the like a little jingle saying that we got the pie, and I was like, oh what?
God.
Because I've been playing too much, like it was like a shiny Pokemon, sparkling, right? That.
Oh my god.
I can take the wind chimes. You bet your ass I'm taking them and scrapping them into 2 aluminum for what they just fucking did to me. Fuck those wind chimes. That's what you get. Get what you fucking deserve. Making me think that we got the pie. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, you know what I want to know? I want to know if it would show up in people's inventories. Sorry.
I'm getting XP.
If I were to get the pie on a machine, I think Trogarth killed something.
Okay.
I know, I got EXP too, and I thought that was because we succeeded. I was like, what the fuck? But I want to know if someone got the pie and then invited someone else to their party, if it would show up for them in that inventory, or if you needed to be in the party when it spawned. Or if you needed to be in the area and in the party for it to spawn.
That's what I would think.
Because I would think so long as you're in the same team, it would keep this area loaded for you, so long as it's got someone from your team in the area. Because, like, it's not like if Trogarth were to come to this area, it would spawn enemies for him. Because we're in the same, like, I guess that's... Actually, that was a good point. Trogarth, when you came to this location, were you able to loot the containers nearby? Yeah, so that would mean... Though I wonder if he wasn't in our team, if that would still be true. And we can't test now, because he's technically already been to the location and looted it. After we killed it, yeah, okay, okay. Fuck yeah. That checks out, yeah, that's a good plan. Good idea. I know. That, like, I want to get it on camera so that I can fucking post it to YouTube so that I can... If anyone in my friend group is ever like, no man, you can't get the pie, I can link them to my own YouTube video. Oh, I'm also level 5. That means I can get mutations from fucking radiation. Is there any fucking radiation nearby? Doesn't look like it. I'll have to keep that in mind, though. Also, despite it being a perfectly preserved pie, I'm pretty sure it gives rads. Pretty sure it gives 0.5 rads. Pardon me? Yeah. There's a glass bowl in his crotch, but there isn't anything inside of the ghoul. Because I've already looted him. But there are also enemies. I don't know the difference between enemies and inventory. I guess the real test would be where is fucking Trogarth? Trogarth is out on an adventure, right? It's fine. You can stay on your adventure. Trogarth, if you would like, you can be our guinea pig, because since you're not around, whenever we get the pie, you can come TP and see whether or not the pie spawns for you. Since you're already out and about, you know, do it. It changes literally nothing, except your potential of being able to get the pie. It changes it from an absolute 100% to maybe you don't get it because you weren't around when it spawns. But I don't think you necessarily care that much. And if you do, you can have my slice. What do you think? Hell yeah. Awesome sauce. You fucking have an adventure, man. And we'll call you when we get the pie.
LOL. Never. Never gonna get this shit. Yeah, something like that.
Getting closer, we're getting higher. I'm just gonna look at it super intently with my binoculars.
I'm gonna fall asleep on YouTube.
Even if no one else here does it, I will be here until I get this slice of pie.
What happened there? This one is broken. It said ginger. That's weird. Broken. It's broken.
Okay. So you know what? This is on the list on the Fallout wiki of places that a portable diner can be found. So that means that it falls under the fucking rules that were listed on that same wiki. I was making sure that this location was on that list, because if it wasn't on the list,
Look up how much they
then
go for
there
in the
might
store.
have been
The player's
a,
store.
you know, location that maybe had a troll one.
I don't know.
But no, this is a legitimate one. So saith the community, and if that means that some fucking asshole out there did the same thing we're doing, and succeeded, and went onto the wiki and said, yep, there's a location that you can do it on. There is a pie, can confirm, moving to the next location.
No.
These poor unpaid interns that fucking supply the wiki with semi-useless information.
I don't think it exists. I'll be a fucking skeptic until I see it.
I apologize if this is super boring for you, Alucard, and this wasn't what you signed up for.
I need a giant line of cocaine. to, I mean, in small increments, I guess. I need 10 small lines of cocaine.
Hold on. You know what? A single perfectly preserved pie spawns daily on the roof of the West Tech Research Center. It is on the northeast corner on a crate next to a chair and a painting. If you don't
That
wind up
sounds
getting
way
it before...
easier to do.
Yep, it absolutely is. And you know what? If you wind up, fucking going to bed or whatever, and we fucking...
I may actually fall asleep.
Yeah, if all things come to worse, we can guarantee you a slice of pie. Okay?
That's all I want.
Yeah. We know where one is, and you know what? I might even fucking just stay there for days on end to farm pie slices. That sounds exactly like something I would do. Why?
Do
Because no one else
people
is gonna
sell
fucking
pies?
do it. Yeah! To fucking
How
sell
much?
people
How much
fucking
on
pie.
the wiki does a pie slice go for?
To an NPC will pay you 9 caps.
9? That means it's worth 50.
Honestly, no one else is going out and getting them, and you'd have to know specifically that location to fucking get it, right? So it's literally the only place to get the pie. Yeah, it only spawns in porta diners or that one space on the roof every day. So you take your pick. 1 pie a day from the roof of the West Tech Research Building, or your chance at multiple pies a day doing the diners. As a shiny hunter, I'd take the multi-use. I'd try to go for all of them, honestly. I'd start with the one on the roof, and then I'd start going to all the porta diners. And I'd probably be able to guarantee at least 10 in a day.
This is definitely
based on the
worse
math
than shinies.
provided to me. It says that you would only have to do it like 110 times with max luck. So like, that's fucking less than a fraction of the amount of Pokemon I would have to see before I would see a shiny.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so like, yeah. Oh, speaking of, I can level up. Ooh, you've reached level 5. Disable pacifist mode in game settings to enable player combat. Cool. I will invest in luck. Extra 40% extra chance to find extra ammo? Or do I double my pharma? Having 1 for ammo and 1 for chems is better than having a level 2-star version of just chems.
Makes sense.
40% and 40% is better than just 60%. Yeah, no, I'm just saying that like having ammo and the chems is better than just having a better chems. Yeah. So having 2 luck and having a level 2 one that only gives me a 60% better chance at finding extra chems versus having 2 luck and having 40% extra better chance at finding chems and 40% better chance at finding ammo seems like the better option. Yeah. Oh, it'd technically be between 60 and 80. Because I currently have 40, and I could either make that 40 60, or have 40 of one thing and 40 of another thing, which is technically better than the 20 upgrade. Especially this early, because that means that I can get ammo as well as chems. And actually, since I'm level 5 and I'm like yeah, I'm gonna invest. It's kind of ironic that I chose the guy who got a black eye to invest in luck.
Oh well.
Yeah. You know what? In the beginning, I had very shit luck. That's all I can say. Yeah, just fucking BAM! Bucks. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot more glorious way to have a black eye. Yeah, it's. Don't you know? It's called Sniper Eye. Yeah. It's just like tennis elbow or like basketball knee.
The fuck? Tennis elbow.
I'm just gonna sit here and hold my breath.
Right.
I'm never gonna eat any of my pie. Ever. I wanna collect them all. Even though they respawn, I wanna collect a lot of it and then like store them up. When I was playing Skyrim, my first character collected every skull he came across and put them in his bedroom in Breeze home, and by the like end of the game, literally 1/4 of my bedroom was skulls. No, just on the ground. So like an entire quarter of the actual physical space of the room was skulls. Just piled up. Like it was literally floor to ceiling in the corner and then like spilling out into like an entire quarter of the room. And then I had I didn't include troll skulls because they're fucking heavy. But I thought about it. I thought about including troll skulls in it, but I eventually left it to just human skulls. Yeah, the big motherfuckers. I did try to start collecting them, but when I realized how fucking heavy they were, I was like, nah, just normal skulls. But one day I will make a character that collects both. And as many fucking other... Also, did you know in Skyrim, actually, human flesh and human heart are the rarest ingredients in the game? Because they're like basically the only items that are ingredients that are listed as like illegal / taboo to own. So vendors won't sell them. So you can only find them as loot on like necromancers or vampires sometimes, or find them like as just spawning in the world because that's how like the dungeon decoration is set up. So they're super rare. Which weirdly gives you like an incentive to fucking play like a cannibal super dark person. Because it's like, yes, I have to collect human flesh and hearts.
Jeez.
Yeah, the rarest ingredient. A human heart. It's like, yeah, I wonder why that is, you fucking psycho. Like, but yeah, eventually I'll make a character who's like based on just fucking being a cannibal, go through like the Namira stuff, fucking collect all the skulls in the game. All the skulls. I think I'll have it be like some sort of Nord, maybe. Maybe I'll go Breton so that I can make it a Reachman. Oh, did you fall asleep, Alucard?
I'm going.
If you had, that would have been fine. It would just mean that I would take over.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
okay to take over, and I'll fucking sit. It would have meant that all of that work you put in had been for nothing, but
No.
yeah, I would have been able to take it over and start from zero. No worries, no worries. I am by no means committing anyone else to this journey with me if they do not
It's a
want to.
horrible task.
But you agreed to
I'm
it.
trying. I literally
Yeah.
think it's impossible,
I promise you, it is not.
but... Oh my gosh, I wouldn't reset when I fell asleep.
Honey, it's time to farm for pies again.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Working hard for the money. Working hard for honor. Cause you know he's gonna treat you right.
And you know what? It technically would make more sense for all of us to farm for the pie on the roof individually so that we don't take, because it's an overworld spawn, if we take it in a team, it'll be only one person gets it. But if we take it in our own worlds, we can take the servers.
Oh my god.
Because that's the only one for the server for the day, remember.
Oh shit. I don't think I've ever walked by this place and not seen a pie though. Like it's not like I've walked by and been like, oh,
Yeah,
somebody got
exactly.
the pie.
Yeah, because no one would do it. No one would sit here and do it, which is also why no one is out there selling these pies. This is an untapped market, guys, I'm telling you. We're gonna get YouTube videos made about us, the pie salesmen. And they're gonna be like, why do you do this to yourself? And we're gonna get interviewed, and we're gonna get millions of views, and people are gonna come to Fallout 76 to find our pie shop and eat our pies.
I just have to fall asleep for 7 days in a row.
Yeah, man.
I
And then
just
you'll
have to be the
seven
biggest
slices of
crackhead
pie.
on the face of America.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you know what? I
are
kind of
you
got burnt out
doing?
from Pokemon, so I'm down to Shiny Hunt and Fallout for a bit.
I think I would have had a
Imagine
shiny
if
by
out of
now.
nowhere it just fucking gave us one of these moldy foods.
Oh Jesus
After
Christ.
all of this, it gave us one of the moldy foods instead.
I would take it.
The awesome part is, the longer this goes on, like, the more fucking hype and suspense it builds.
It's so
We know that
stupid.
it will happen. That's the best part. We can guarantee that it will happen. It's just a matter of when.
Oh my god. Somebody give me a buff of 99 luck.
right? That would be awesome.
Oh my god. I've seen like a level 2300, and I don't know if they had any pie.
Exactly! Imagine that! You'll have something that a fucking level 300 probably doesn't have.
There's no way. People would be
No,
selling pies
not yet.
if it was possible.
Actually, Trogarth, you know what you could do? You could go get the one in the roof of the West Tech building. And then, even if you don't get the one from here, you still get a piece of pie.
I'm so tired.
No, you have to stay and farm pies.
The new D&D episode just came out. Can't we just go watch that?
Well, it depends on whether or not we get this pie.
Oh my god. Somebody shoot me
Because
up
I ain't
with
leaving
heroin.
without a slice of pie.
I think I have some sort of pie in my inventory. I'll just give it to you.
Nah, man. We out here for
You
the
want
big
this pie?
Goddamn rights I want this pie. Do you think I spent this long in the game not to get this fucking piece of pie?
Oh my god.
I could have left
I've
at
never
any
hated
point.
being level 47 more in my life.
I could have left at any point, but instead I wrangled all of you into this as well.
Because
So
you
here
love
we
to
are,
see people die
trying
on
to
the
get-
inside.
No, y'all wanted a slice of pie as well. I just seem to have
I
the
just
greatest
wanted a
will.
lemon pie, and this is raspberry.
Well, you should have thought about that before clicking X.
I just wanted to do it one time.
Imagine if there was a user agreement that you had to agree to before beginning this fucking
Oh my
thing.
god.
Like when you click X on it for the first time, it's like, are you sure you want to click X on this?
No.
Are you sure? This is your last chance to walk away.
In the fall time, they should make it pumpkin pie.
Actually, could you?
Oh
Okay,
my
you
God.
joke, but like, imagine how fucking awesome it was if there was making
I
it
would
even more
fucking
exclusive.
love it. I would love it so much. This
Take your
spring,
time.
this summertime, it'd be like cherry cheesecake. It's like different seasons, they have different pies.
Fuck yeah, man! I'd farm so many pies.
Oh,
That's the thing.
pies,
I wouldn't
please.
just. It wouldn't just be one. I would farm these. I would do this multiple times.
Oh my god. Why does your finger go out when you say that?
Because I'm very serious about this.
So you're grabbing your hat and shit, what the fuck?
I am
Oh
what
my
you call
god.
a genuine aficionado.
Jesus Christ.
A
you should see it from this
rarity
angle.
connoisseur, if you will.
I'm really not trying to fall asleep. The X button
Yeah,
is the
man,
only thing
fucking.
that's keeping
All
me
you
up.
gotta do is press X, and we'll tell you when we get the pie. You don't even have to be paying attention right now. You could be
I can
playing
just do
something on
this
your phone.
asleep.
You could be watching YouTube right now. You could be like doing something. You could be doing literally anything. We just need you to press X. Like seriously, you
need
could
more
go on your
drugs.
remote control, swap your fucking TV over to just watching TV, and be so long as your PlayStation is on and you're pressing X on this Portadiner, we're fine.
Oh my god.
You've got two guys here to fucking protect you. Dudes aren't gonna like kill you. fine. It's an inevitability. Yeah, that's the best part about this.
Imagine watching this fucking stream. Just nothing but pie.
That's the thing, right? This is basically like a gambling stream, except unlike gambling, where it's like you don't know if they'll win, the pie is guaranteed eventually to spawn. Yeah, it's not a matter of if, but when.
Only
Which is the
700
same thing
more
with, like,
fucking
shiny
X
Pokemon.
buttons.
Yeah, man. If that's what it takes. Just in Pokemon in general. Ever since second generation, Pokemon have had the ability. Yeah, because second generation was when they came to color. So they added a
Shield.
special color.
Oh, Shield.
Technically, shiny Pokemon did exist back in Generation 1, but you wouldn't know that they're shiny because they don't have color, right? But because
wow.
shininess
That's
is
an
based
interesting
on...
concept.
Because shininess is based on your IVs, so like the base stats that they spawned with, you could find out whether or not a Pokemon you had was shiny, because it would have to have a specific set of stats. And also, if you transferred it up into Generation 2, obviously you would find out whether or not it's shiny, because it would now be shiny.
I remember people on the first gen that had freakishly good stats.
Yeah, yeah. That's the same reason why it wasn't until Generation 3, I think, that females could be shiny. Because the same,
wow.
because female-male difference was also based on your IVs. So you could never have a female shiny Pokemon in, like, the first or second generation.
You can breed Chinese. If you breed Chinese, does it make them stronger?
Yeah, and the second generation only was the only one where it's like if you breed a shiny with a shiny Pokemon, you have a higher chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. Which is weird that in third generation and onward they didn't keep that, but they did keep the other part of the method.
Wow.
Which was if you breed with a Pokemon from a different region, like a region of the world, it has a higher chance of being shiny. Both of those effects were programmed by the same guy, but they only kept the second one. They didn't keep the main one, which is kind of weird.
Interesting.
But yeah, in second gen, if you breed with a shiny Pokemon, you have like straight up a 50% chance to fucking have the kid be shiny. It's like stupid. So it's an easy way to get a bunch of water type shinies if you breed with the red Gyarados.
Ooh.
So long as it's in the same egg group, you can. And you've got a male Gyarados. Because the baby will always take the form of the mother.
Oh wow.
So so long as you match the egg group, you can breed with the shiny red Gyarados that you're guaranteed to get in Lake.
We're seeking. I don't know why. I just want to Seeking right now. It's like
I'm not quite sure what all Pokemon are in the.
I haven't played Scarlet
what all
yet.
Pokemon are in the. Oh man, I've basically completionisted Scarlet. The only thing left for me to get, I need to get one more chipped pot. I've already gotten one technically, but I used it on my Sinistea to evolve it, so I need to get another one to just have in my bag.
I like
But
Sinister.
that's the last item I have
It's a Sinister
left
teapot.
to get to just have in my
Sinister.
It just, yeah. In my bag, yeah. And then I've collected all the clothes. I've gotten all the fucking. I've gotten one of at least everything and two of most things.
Do you have
So
sword?
the only thing left for me to get will be all the shiny Pokemon.
You have sword?
Yeah. I started a
shield.
save for it just the other day. I've gotten everything but the Let's Go games.
Oh shit.
Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. The wife just
People
finished
said
getting
that those were cool.
They're okay from what I've heard. Yeah, they're my least favorite of all the Switch games. I think they're pretty dumb, but they're whatever.
Yeah, I have a shield. So if you need any like shield specific, I can get you shield.
Oh,
specific.
we also have Shield. Like
Oh,
we've
so
got
you got
Sword,
both, right?
Shield, Scarlet Violet, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus.
Oh, dope. Oh, I need some like
I
shield
used to have a
Pokemon.
save for Shield, actually. That was my first Switch game, but I recently found out that it's been completely wiped. So I don't have any Galar data. I also haven't been able to...
sword shit. Like, ones that... There are some that I actually really like on Shield. I don't know. Not like a Diglett, but... Like the sword version of Diglett. I can't remember what all they have. Like, maybe even Butterfree or something.
I feel you.
Cause, yeah. It's like, that's how they get you. They make you want to get both games because they only have half on each. It's always been that way.
I think
Red
the
and blue
real
on each one.
problem is that you have to buy the expansion pass for both of them separately. I think that's
shit.
really dumb.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember when they came out with that.
Like, give us $80 for both games, for the expansion pass on both games. After paying, like, $120 for the double pack for both games anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Hot take, it should just be the expansion pass for both games.
So if I get the expansion pass for Shield, can I still get the sword? Can you trade me shit from the sword expansion pass?
Yeah, I can trade you over stuff from that pass, yeah. But,
okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, though.
If you got Sword, you would then have to buy the Sword expansion pass in order to get the fucking DLC.
I think I have the Shield expansion pass.
No, that doesn't matter. If you got Sword, you would need the Sword expansion pass.
I don't have Sword, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I just want all the Pokemon from Sword.
That was something I found out, because the wife has the expansion pass, I think, for just Sword. Maybe she also has, I think she also has it for Shield as well, but it's on her Switch, on her stuff. So, or maybe I have the expansion pass for Shield.
I'll give you whatever fucking
Sword.
Pokemon you want from Shield.
Yeah. I also found out that I can't fucking go. I can't use Pokemon Home for some reason. It keeps.
Oh wow.
It's like another device is using this, and I'm like, no, it's fucking not. I haven't been able to use this app for 3 fucking years because of this fucking error. And I don't want to fucking like just start a new Nintendo Online account because I recently just completionisted fucking Scarlet and Legends Arceus. Like, that's almost 400 hours of gameplay just...
Oh shit.
If I were to start
Legend games are dope.
Yeah, I sent them an email. I sent them a thing being like, "Yo, just unlink me from the Pokemon Home system, and then I'll relink myself." The fact that there's no way for me to disconnect myself from it on my end is really dumb. And they were like, please tell us any information you have of what you had in there. It's like, there is no recollecting what happened or trying to recreate the error or knowing what happened. Yeah, I haven't been able to use this app for 3 years because of this fucking error. Just unlink me so that I can reestablish the link on my end. I don't want to have to start a new account for this.
On Minecraft, I tried the same. Microsoft, my account is linked with another Microsoft account.
Yeah, that's another pain.
Like, so just prove they can do nothing.
Yeah.
On my side, they can do nothing.
I've thought about like trying to work around it, being like, oh, I will create a Pokemon Home account connected to an email, and then I will make that email now linked to my Nintendo Online and do it that way. And it's like, no, you need the Nintendo Online to then link to the thing. Yeah, and it's like, fuck, I can't just, because it's not it's the Nintendo Online part that's registering as being bad, but if I'm pretty sure if I could change the fucking email to it, I'd be able to, like, but yeah, no, so I gotta fucking wait on them to fucking save my ass. Otherwise, I just will never be able to, well, I guess the problem with it, the only problem with it is because we have Pokemon Home in my wife's name on her Switch, but anything we send from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Bank is given her Nintendo Online ID as the OT trainer. Because Pokemon Go, yeah, OT is like when you look at a Pokemon's summary, it'll show you who the original person who caught it was. But Pokemon Go doesn't have the... Yeah, original trainer, yeah. They're OT. But Pokemon Go doesn't have an OT part on, like, their code. So when it's sent to Pokemon Go Home, and Pokemon Home has to generate that information, it just takes the user of that Pokemon Home account. So so there's very specifically two Pokemon that can only be caught in Pokemon Go, Meltan and Melmetal. If I were to shiny hunt them in Pokemon Go, but then send them to her Pokemon Home, it would then give them her name as the original trainer instead of me. And then I would have these two Pokemon that don't have my name on them. It doesn't necessarily matter as much because it's my wife, but at the same time, it does kind of matter. Yeah, right? It's like this weird blemish that I can't fucking fix. Yeah, like, no one else is gonna give a shit about this, but I will. Yeah, it already kind of bothers me because I've changed my nickname, right? There was a couple of games where I used the name Snipes, but I've since changed over to my real name on my fucking things. So now it's like, do I count the shiny Pokemon that I got with the name Snipes on them, or do I give them away? And that's really hard because it's like, man, those guys have been through, like, entire adventures with me. Like, I can't just give them away. So I think I'll have an entire box called Trophy Mons, and it's basically any Pokemon that doesn't have my, like, real name as the OT, or, like, Pokemon that, like, other friends gave me that, like, I feel too bad to get rid of, because it's like, I'm never gonna count this shiny towards my living dex, but it was given to me by someone who specifically went out of their way to get me this shiny, so I should hold on to it, otherwise I'm a bad person, right? Like, but, like, where am I gonna put them? I'll just have a specific box called Trophymon, and it'll be for all of these weird Pokemon that don't have a place in the shiny living dex. Yeah. The gang of misfits.
Misfitmon.
Gotta ignore them all.
It's like Haunter and Geodude, just like all the fucking punk rock Pokemon.
Yeah, all the shinies that are like duplicates. So it's like, aw, I don't want to play with you because I already caught one of you. It like doesn't matter that I've got like a super rare thing. It's like, yeah, but now I've got two and I only wanted one.
Misfitmon.
I've unironically given away 2 duplicate shiny Pokemon already in Scarlet because it's like I've got nowhere to put these.
This game is broken.
Yeah, I love Pokemon. My mom literally, when she was pregnant with me, she got Pokemon cards from the store because she's like, I'm gonna get my kid like, I'm gonna get my kid addicted to trading card collecting.
I'd go with Magic over them all.
Yeah.
Magic's the
Yeah,
one
she was
to
just
do.
like, oh, this will be a neat thing for him to like collect and get into as he, grows up. This will be a neat
It's like collecting
kid
baseball
thing.
cards or anything.
Yeah, it was it was going to be my generation's baseball cards, and my mom knew it ahead of time and got them the year they came out while she was pregnant with me.
Oh my god.
And then when I got old enough, we opened up all the packs, and she got me this cool binder with card
Oh my
sleeves on them,
God.
and we took the time. She had got like 4 packs of Pokemon stickers. We covered the binder with stickers, and as we got
Let's
the
go.
cards, we put them in the card slots. And then when I was 24, my roommate fucking went through my binder and stole a bunch of them and sold it and spent the money on weed
My
that he
teacher
didn't
stole
even
them
share
all
with me.
mine in 5th grade. I was in 5th grade, I brought him to school, my teacher stole them all and gave them to his son.
I found
I
out
had 2
that
holographic
he did that,
Kabutops
and I was
and
able to
fucking-
go to the store, and I couldn't prove that they were stolen, and all the cards
Oh
were
my
mixed
God.
into their general stock, so there was no way I could get most of the ones that I had lost.
They do have
But I
numbers
knew-
on them.
Well,
you would've
yeah, I
written
didn't know.
them all
Yeah,
down.
yeah, I should have honestly, but I
I
knew
know, I
that
didn't know
I
that
knew one of
either.
the cards that I wasn't walking out of that store without of, and I had to buy back my first edition Shadowless holographic Venusaur
No.
from 1995. I had to buy back my
Venusaur?
fucking birthright.
Eh. No,
My
that's fucking tragic.
inheritance.
That's
Yeah.
tragic.
And it's the only rare card from my fucking collection that I still have left. The rest is just basic fucking scrap. Because he picked
I know
through it
my
like a
friend
fucking
my friend
vulture
had a
that he was.
Charizard and it went through a fire when his house
Yeah,
caught on
I had
fire.
2 fucking... I had spent 18 years without a Charizard. And I finally got 2 in the same pack. And I was
Oh
like,
my
fuck
God.
yeah. And I fucking put them in the Charizard slot. And what do you fucking guess was fucking one of the cards taken? My fucking Charizards. It's like,
Of
cool.
course,
It's not
it's
like
the
I
most
went
sought after
18
card
fucking
of all
years
time.
without... Yeah, it's like not like I went 18 years fucking waiting for this card to appear in my collection to then be
Located the
rewarded
Winter
for my time with getting 2 of the same card in the same pack back to back, like for you to fucking. The
What's
worst part
up?
was he sold them. He fucking sold them and used the money to get weed, and then barely shared any of that weed with me.
Excuse me, but you know when the double XP weekend starts.
Like you didn't even
Double
have the
XP
fucking
weekend.
consideration, right? Like, oh.
Wait, what? It's double XP weekend?
It just, and to this, I still now can't fucking, like, stomach the idea.
When does the double XP weekend start? Is it tomorrow?
I would imagine today.
Now? Or today?
because it's Friday?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say
it's
today.
Friday, so I believe it would start now. Yeah, like, I want to, like, collect the cards to, like, fill the holes in my collection, but, like, it just, it's so bitter, man. And honestly, if I was going to collect the cards, it would be me going back to that store and
Well,
trying to find
I used
my
to work at
original
Dollar
cards
Tree.
in their big fucking bin of collection, and then slowly
I
having to
don't know if you
work
know
out,
about the Dollar
like,
Tree hack.
oh yeah, all the fucking
Oh, okay,
There's three cards in a
packs that they
pack.
got, yeah.
There's 3 cards in a pack, and you can tell by the weight.
Yeah.
I used to work at Dollar Tree, so I used to just take all the fucking holographics from the packs there.
And then,
I'm a terrible person.
yeah, I would have to then, like, I know how much, like, I know how much that they sold for versus how much I would have to buy them back for.
It was $1 a pack.
Oh yeah, no, but like the cards I would have to buy back are like, yeah,
Yeah.
not $1. Like $20.
I probably have
40
like
bucks,
still 6 or 7
$60
holographics left.
That
from
Venusaur that I had
looking
to
at
buy
Dollar
back was
Tree a couple years
120.
back. Oh my god. That's a good deal for back then though, I guess.
Well, no, back then, this was a couple years ago.
No shit.
Yeah, no, like when I was like, when I was 24, my roommate fucking picked through them and stole them. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's fucked
So
up.
like, yeah, just a few years ago. So like, I know that the store even probably still has those cards. There's not a whole lot of Pokemon collectors. Yeah.
Go buy the cards. Shit,
Right, and slowly spend fucking $3,000 on rebuilding my collection.
They're
When
yours.
Buddy probably got like $300 for it and spent it on
I
shitty
don't
weed.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, right, like it just, at that point it kind of breaks my heart a little. And just, like, I have no spirit for
Karma's
it.
Karma's a fucked up thing, dude. Karma's a fucked up thing. So he's gonna get his karma for that.
Every
However
once in a
much
while I'll
money.
see a card pack and I'll be like, yeah, I'll get it. And none of those cards are ever gonna make it into the binder.
No.
I don't even know why I still have the
We
thing.
used to burn cards back in the day too. It was crazy.
Right? Like, it just, yeah. Like, and he knew the, like, sentimental value of that binder to me. And he still, like, that, oh man.
If you lose, we either rip them up or burn them or both.
Like, steal from me is one thing. Steal from my childhood memories with my mother, like, that's another.
I do magic.
Anyway, sorry to fucking
Collect
dampen
magic
the
cards.
mood.
Collect magic cards. They're cooler anyway.
It's, yeah, but like that sort of thing, I love Pokemon, and I always was into collecting. I never knew how to play the fucking card game, so I just collected the cards. And then
Magic's,
that card
Magic's
collection.
literally way cooler. It's cooler to play,
I
the
sort of
cards are cooler.
agree. When I realized
fucking
that there was
art
no
is
way I could
fantastic.
possibly collect all the cards, I
It's
was like,
still
okay,
Wizards
I
of
want
the
at least
Coast.
a card of each Pokemon. And then I was like, Then when I started playing the games, I was like, oh, I'll just get one of every Pokemon. Yeah.
I only have magic.
Yeah, there's
that's
no
all.
way you're ever gonna collect all the fucking cards of any one trading card game ever. That's like insanity.
There's a 8-8 more growth monastery.
And then
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a pause button.
And then, like, so then I started playing the video games, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I can actually just, like, have an actual, quote-unquote, living version of all I can actually just collect all the Pokemon. Fuck yeah. And then I was like, that's not good enough. You know what I want? I want all of the Pokemon in their rarest variety. Shiny. Yeah. And some of them are
Sounds
even,
disappointing,
like,
dude.
rare for their species. So, like, I could Masuda breed or get a Lapras, like, say, like, I could Masuda breed for a Lapras, or I could go to a generation that, where they're, like, they just spawn in the wild. No. I want to get a shiny Lapras from Heart Gold Soul Silver that only spawns on Fridays in a lake, very specifically. Right? So that I
Interesting.
can go, yeah, look at this. This is my shiny Lapras from Heart Gold Soul Silver, right? Like, it has the whole fucking thing. It's the rarest possible version of that Lapras.
The worst Lapras ever.
Yeah,
You
shit
better
like that, right? Like,
Giratina or
you,
something.
have you ever seen the movie
Lapras turns into
Pokemon
Giratina.
2000?
It's been a long time, but yeah. Was
I'm
that
the
22 years
villain from
ago?
Pokemon 2000. I saw that man and said, that's what I want to be when I
No.
grow up. And it's this collector. The whole gimmick of Pokemon 2000 is someone's going around stealing the legendary birds, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. And it's
Right.
this collector who fucking started with an ancient Mew card and went, you know what? I want to collect all the rarest Pokemon things. And then he goes out and catches the fucking legendary birds. That's
Love
the
it.
plot of Pokemon 2000.
It's
I'm
true.
that guy. I'm the guy that throws the whole world's natural balance out of whack to have legendaries in my collection. Not only
God.
that, I want them to sparkle.
Oh my god.
They better be shiny.
Mine's gonna be hella strong though. Mine's gonna be hella strong.
Well, and now
Yeah,
in the new
shiny.
games, you can just fucking make everything perfect. You don't need to fucking like breed it out to have all the best stats. You can just do it in post.
That's kind of cool
You can
though.
change their nature with the different mints. You can change their EVs.
That's on
with
Violet
fucking...
and shit. Whatever.
Yeah, that's even in fucking Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure. Mints were introduced in Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure, weren't they?
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Maybe. I
Yeah.
think I remember picking shit up like that.
Yeah, bottle caps were a thing back in Gen 6, right? So, like, we've had the ability, we've slowly been gaining the ability to customize our Pokemon whenever we want,
like Lake
however
Rainbow
we
a lot.
want. Right. The only thing we can't change now is the ball and the...
I never played Crystal.
there was something else that we couldn't change.
I remember Fire Red and Leaf Green though. Those were really dank.
I guess, yeah, ball and whether or not it's shiny. Everything else about it that could have something different can be changed afterwards.
Oh, what kind of Pokemon you like? What are your top like 5 or whatever?
Oh man, the actual Pokemon? Oh, there's over 1,000.
No, it's like 4,000, I guess.
Let's see. My top 5 Pokemon.
Or just some.
Yeah, I'm
good
just like
some.
I'm like going through the list of all the cool ones in my head. I really like things that get a gold color when they go shiny. So,
I like
you get
Tortec
shit
a lot.
you get shit like Altaria. It's like
Mm.
golden with the fucking the clouds and stuff. It looks really good.
Okay.
Reller, he goes from having a little ball of mud and poop to rolling around a gold nugget.
What? That's kind of dope.
Yeah, that's probably got to be one of my favorite like
That's kind of dope.
things in the recent Pokemon games. The Hisuian Zoroark is fucking badass. I fucking love how Hisuian Zoroark looks. Holy
Hisuian.
shit.
I don't even know any of these.
Look up Hisuian Zoroark. It looks so good. Oh my god. bro, like
Cartoons.
that's the kind of Pokemon hentai is made out of, and like not even like ones with breasts. Like
Oh my god.
that's a Pokemon people would be willing to get fucked by.
No. Is that badass?
Yeah, yeah. It's probably a lot of people say it's probably the coolest Pokemon design to come out.
Oh my gosh. I need to
It's
keep up
not
with my
necessarily
stuff.
like complicated by any means. It like yeah, it's just probably the most badass fucking design to come out.
Oh my god. You dancing? I just see your hand like flopping around. What the fuck? The Uptown Lowdown. Oh my god. Tip of the hat. Look at the wrist.
That actually really hurts the eyes to do that. Jesus.
It looks
Because like
like
40% of my screen
looks
goes
like an
black.
innuendo. Like handy.
Whew.
Oh my god, I swear I've been doing
Fanning
this
the
for
hammer.
like 2 hours. Fanning the hammy. This cannot be a thing, I swear to god. What the fuck? I'm going on like the 200th time.
Fun fact, by the way, the Porta Diner at the Nuka World Junkyard in Fallout 4 has a 100% chance of giving out a perfectly preserved pie.
Oh my god. $76 sucks. There's no way it's gonna give it.
When activating the Porta Diner, if the claw immediately drops down, it will result in a failed attempt. Only when the machine is activated and the claw slightly adjusts itself above the pie will it result in a successful attempt. So like you'll be able to tell when it goes down. It'll go down and then it'll adjust itself slightly.
What? That actually makes sense. Negative.
If your luck stack is maxed, then on the 100, people are saying on like Reddit, if your luck stack is maxed, and then on the 120th try, you'll get it. Oh, that's on Fallout 4 apparently.
About 76. There's no way. I bet there's some stores that do sell it. If that's the thing. I'm not high enough level, I'm only 47.
Yeah, this poster has like 5 luck and got it in 20 tries. So it definitely just, it's a complete random
No
fucking
way.
shit show. Yeah. This guy says you can farm them. Unyielding gear plus 15 base luck can grant 30 luck. You will get 1 every few minutes. Server hop after you get it and it will be there to farm again.
That's
Used
how
to
you
give
do
them
it,
out as
yeah.
quest rewards. Easy to get 20 or so in an hour. Says Kingdom of
Well, he knows how to
Gadlantis.
do it then.
3 years ago.
It's patched. I swear, give me the fucking pie. I've been doing this for like 2 hours.
Don't you love that though? Knowing that it absolutely will happen. It's just a matter of time.
Never. You better fucking adjust yourself. Cause I'm like, there's no way. The way it comes down, it will never get it. I wonder if there's a wait a second before I do it.
You're going through the stages of grief here, buddy. You're starting to bargain with the thing now.
I know. I'm gonna shoot myself with a fucking your rifle.
You left and did something else? That's hilarious. No, we're still here. I've been reading Reddit and, like, you know, all the other people getting it and, like, their strategy and shit for stuff to, like, help convince him that it can be done. They can be beaten.
I still am skeptic.
Unyielding gear can get you up to, like, 30 base luck.
What's the max luck of this game?
I think 30 might be the highest because you can get to 15 and then you can get plus 15 through gear is what just based on the strategy that Buddy was talking about, it seems to be 30 because he was farming them. So if he was farming them, that means he gave himself the best possible chance. Yeah, he said, well, because, like, if you've got 30, so it's 30 plus 4 times the amount of tries divided by 20. So he was saying that he would get them in a couple of minutes, and then he could farm them, and he would get, like, 20 in an hour, and he would give them out as quest rewards. And that was 3 years ago this was happening. So, yeah. No, like, he would give them out as quest rewards. Yeah, because he would go and he was literally doing what we, like, are thinking of doing. Yeah, he went out, farmed a shitload, and then he was like, "Here, have a pie as a quest reward for helping me out."
This is the trollest ass shit I've ever done.
But think about this: you'll forever be able to say you've got one of the rarest items in Fallout 76.
Oh.
Whether or not you'll find someone who cares is, you know, your mileage may vary, but
You'd
hey,
care though.
I care, yeah, absolutely. I'd be like, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. Well, looks only 9.
Yeah, he's got just below what we pot, and he doesn't have like all the best gear, so we're not doing it as efficiently as we could, but like we're as efficient as we possibly could with what we have.
Right.
Also, you can tell whether or not it's going to fail or succeed when it comes down. It'll adjust itself before it does the thing. So if it just goes straight down, it'll always be a fail. Yeah, fail. It sucks that we have to go through the rest of the thing to, like, reactivate it, but at least we know we don't have to wait for it to pick up the plate and drop it before we know, right? Yeah, there we go. We know immediately the moment it starts going down that it hasn't, like, adjusted itself, that, yeah, no, we're... Oh man, this is gonna be so awesome to have this on camera. Get disconnected from the server.
Several hours later. No,
I was just saying, like, that's probably what will happen, right? Fucking.
Please, no.
We'll be like so many deep, and then Alucard will get booted.
Somebody send me some more wine or something. For the love of God of the stream. P.O. Box. P.O. Box me some wine. Oh, I don't care. The wine I drink's like $3 a bottle. It's called the Winking Owl.
Is that because of what it does to you, or?
Either way. It's a Winking Owl.
An English word that make me dream, it's moonshine.
Moonshine.
It's a beautiful word for
I wish it was moonshine.
it's like a magic potion, you know, the moonshine.
Oh my
gonna
gosh, I don't know
pee.
if you guys keep up with D&D, but Wizards of the Coast canceled their OGL announcement after online like shit. So like basically a bunch of people canceled their subscription to D&D Beyond, and it
What?
crashed the servers, making it temporarily unavailable to cancel subscriptions. And then
Ooh.
because of like yeah, because they all canceled at the same time, and was because of the shit Wizards of the Coast had been pulling, and they were like, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't." Wizards of the Coast recently put out a thing where it's like basically around like their copy, basically like fucking over anyone who makes content for their stuff by claiming it all as theirs. So like one of those Critical Role guys that we were talking about earlier, their DM Matt Mercer has straight up like made a couple of books for his setting. Alucard, are you still around?
You're gonna pee.
No, okay. You're just not pressing X. Perfect. Like I said, I don't care if you're taking a piss, you just can't stop pressing X. The grind never stops. The grind never stops. But yeah, Wizards of the Coast was like, yeah, we're gonna put out this thing where it's like we own everything with the D&D like label on it, and fuck you for anything that you make. And then a lot of people were like, the fuck you are, and so they fucking spoke with their wallet, and Wizards of the Coast was like, okay, maybe we won't do that. And then their immediate direct competitor, Paizo, the guys who make Pathfinder, which is like the alternate D&D, they put out a system neutral, open RPG license. Yeah, that's a game using their system. Yeah, it's kind of like how Baldur's Gate, or wait, no, maybe not. It Pathfinder is D&D 3.7, right? Like it's basically what if we never left D&D 3.5 but instead expanded upon 3.5? D&D had in third edition they like instead of coming out with a fourth edition, they were like, this edition is really popular, so instead we're gonna stay on this edition and expand it super deadly. And then when they went to fourth edition, a lot of people were like, we don't like that. We're going to stay in 3.5. And 3.5 to this day remains probably the second, if not the first most popular like edition to play in. It's fifth edition is the current one. Or I guess technically one D&D is the official one now, but that's a whole other fucking story. So it's basically been 5th edition or 3.5
PlayStation
for the
2.
last few years. But Pathfinder is essentially, if they never left 3.5 and kept going, so it's like, that's why I said 3.7. And so they did their own thing, put it under a different name, yada yada. They're essentially D&D's direct competitor. Because they do all the same stuff, but under a different name. Yeah. I don't know if it's related. It might be. It might just be, like, something else.
I think you say it is.
Yeah. But the developers... Yeah.
It all started off as a campaign, I believe, called the Pathfinder.
Let's go. Let's find out. Pathfinder Kingmaker.
We expanded on that one. We're on their campaign Pathfinder. It's like a homebrew.
Based on
Wizards
Paizo
Finder.
Publishing's Pathfinder franchise. Yeah. So that's based off of. That is actually based off of Pathfinder. So it's like how Baldur's Gate is based off of like D&D. Yeah. So the guys who make Pathfinder, Paizo. Yeah.
Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah, that's another one. Neverwinter is based off of D&D as well.
Dragonlance, and there's
Yeah, Neverwinter is the name of a city on the Sword Coast, I think, in Faerun, which is the setting for like 3rd edition and 4th edition and some of 5th edition. But yeah, the guys who made Pathfinder announced their version of a like RPG license, and it's completely like open for anyone to use, and it's system neutral. And they saw the big L Wizards of the Coast took, and were like, we could capitalize on that, and made the exact thing that everybody wanted D&D to have done. And now, because they did it first, if Wizards of the Coast did it, people can be like, oh, you're just copying Pathfinder! Yeah, oh, man. It's such a big fucking, based. It's amazing. Yeah, the D&D stuff, that was recently. That's just, they announced they were going to do that like sometime last week or something, and people have been mad about it online, and yeah. Yeah, well, basically any content creator that, like any YouTuber, any Twitch streamer, anybody who like does D&D stuff, they could get sued. Or, like, all of their money, all their revenue goes to Wizards of the Coast. Like, it was just a big fuck you, especially because, like, fucking, for example, Critical Role, the guys that we were talking about, they're, like, huge. They're probably one of the biggest faces
like
in D&D right now.
12
They're
million a year.
basically the fucking, like, figurehead for D&D
Yeah.
in the modern world. When you think D&D, you don't think Wizards of the Coast. You think Critical Role, because they're the most popular
pretty
D&D
much,
game.
yeah. They're the most famous people that play D&D.
Yeah, like if you don't know that Wizards of the Coast makes D&D, you think of the most popular people who play D&D.
It's true.
And I guess if you don't know who they are, right, like, you know, but yeah, they're really popular. And they've been around for like 8 years or whatever on the internet, so they're just getting more and more, like, well, the longer something is on the internet, the more likely someone will come across it. That's got to be like a law.
Yep. But I know several others that are smaller though.
Yeah,
They're
well, and you
doing-
get stuff like Joe Cat and stuff. Like he's a very popular like animator, and like he does a couple of streams here and there where he does D&D stuff, like EXP
I'd love to
to
do a
level
D&D
3.
stream.
Yeah, like they're super popular. Like, and a lot of gaming
as hell.
channels that like don't like specialize in tabletop games have taken up playing a season or a session or two of a D&D campaign and event like as a joke, and then their fan base is like, oh, this is super awesome, and like the people who played the game like had a really fun time, and they'll turn it into a campaign that happens like on the weekends, and it's got nothing to do with the content that normally features on their channel, but because they really like doing it and it's a lot of fun, they do it every weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell, even Theater of the Mind can be a lot of fun with it if you've got the right players. Mm-hmm.
It was a 9.
Yeah. Well, like, because you could essentially have your session be a fucking choose-your-own-adventure book. Like, the DM could be reading a choose-your-own-adventure book behind the fucking DM screen, and that could be, like, what is feeding you all of your plot hooks, and you never fucking know.
I love that kind of stuff.
Like, you could have it as simple as that, or you could have had this fucking 4D chess super mega module that was made specifically to fucking kill the party, and it's a test for your more grizzled veterans, right? It's like, alright, you fuckers, you've killed so many of my fucking bosses on the first turn. Let's see how many of you invested in your disarm trap skill, bitch. I hope you can roll a good con save, wizard, 'cause you're poisoned.
Oh. Poison the wizard. You dirty bastard.
Goddamn right. Fucking try to concentrate on spells while taking poison damage, you son of a bitch.
You're a bad wizard.
And you better fucking believe that I've got animated fucking golems that know one spell and one spell only, and they've got 100 fucking spell slots to fucking cast it, and it's counterspell.
Dirty wizard.
I cast counterspell. Aww. Zone of silence.
Will never be silenced.
Yeah, fucking cast Zone of Silence on the room that they're in, so like they have to like figure out the puzzle through charades with one another at the table.
Oh my god, you would.
Absolutely! Communication is key in a party, and if
Hello,
you can't
how you doing
communicate
tonight?
with your party,
Excuse
that's
me,
on
but
you.
do you know when the
Not
double
me.
XP weekend starts? OOKTY.
LOL.
It's not my fault that the wizard didn't take
Double
the
XP
feat
weekend,
to cast spells
baby.
without the verbal components.
Try
He
that
should have
fucking-
known that he could have been in a situation where he might not be able to say the word. Like, what is he gonna
better
do
gag
if he's
that motherfucker.
underwater? He can't fucking speak underwater.
Gag that motherfucker.
Yeah, non-verbal spell casting is like one of the first feats you get as a wizard. That's a dummy test right there. That's not me being mean. That's a dummy test.
I'm more of a clutch
Weeding out
user.
the weak.
I'm a necklace user.
Well, there you go. Yeah, you could do it through like enchantments. You can
Until
do
I
it
died
through
in the
getting
water and my
feats and stuff,
necklace
right?
falls
Like,
off. I guess I'd be fucked.
yeah, like if you've got a fucking necklace of water talking, or like it creates like a pocket of air in front of your mouth, you absolutely can speak underwater and
I'll
use
do
the
that.
verbal components of your spell. Abso-fucking-lutely. But if you're underwater, you absolutely cannot use the verbal components of your spell
No.
because no one can fucking understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because
Including the arcane forces.
You can't hear abracadabra.
Yeah, like, and if you try to say abracadabra underwater, it's not fucking abracadabra.
Bubba doobity.
Yeah, it's close, but like,
I feel you.
yeah, that's the other thing. Like, yeah.
Imagine trying to do that with a wand. Trying to fucking swish somebody around with a wand. That wouldn't work.
Well,
at
and that's another thing. Yeah, some DMs might be like, no, you can't complete the like movement-based components to the spell either because it's hard. You move slower in water. I wouldn't necessarily do that because you can still do the motion underwater. It
I
just
guess
would be
it'd take
slower.
longer,
Whereas
yeah.
the verbal
could feel you
component
there.
would actually be distorted by the water,
Oh, 100%
and therefore might
destroyed.
not be like.
So you'd
yeah,
have one at
wouldn't be
disadvantage and
used.
the other one not at all?
Yeah, so I would have it that it's
I'm
like,
not sure.
if you've got the feat to do spells without the verbal component, but not the feat to like do it without the somatic, it's like, yeah, you can still do the spell. I might, like, if it was in tar or something, like something thick and hard to move through, if they were being consumed by a gelatinous cube, and
Yeah.
the spellcaster tried to cast a spell inside the gelatinous cube, I would give them like a roll to like try to fucking move inside the thing, and then probably like a dex check just to like see are you able to fucking do the thing, or I would make their spellcasting DC a little bit higher.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But they would still also need the fucking nonverbal as well in the gelatinous cube. You obviously can't fucking talk inside of a gelatinous cube.
No, not at all.
Maybe you just have to spell, just have to contemplate the spell, or maybe the something with
Yeah?
Sort of, yeah,
Glyph
but
it.
the natural implication of because verbal component, like because it's a component of the spell, not doing it properly is implied that it would. So that can okay. Yeah,
It's a
or at
Lohomora,
least
not
like
a Lohomora.
yeah, right, like. While I agree, I think that intent plays a large part in activating the key phrase. I do think being able to properly pronounce or produce the key phrase matters. Yeah.
Fusroda.
Exactly. You wouldn't be able to shout underwater, like use the dragon like magic underwater.
Oh, true. Makes sense.
However, other magic in Skyrim doesn't require verbal components. It just requires somatic components. You put out your hands and you do, you know, some gestures with your hands. So you absolutely could do them underwater.
Right. Yeah, that's
Exactly, yeah.
You could definitely
actually,
spell
though,
underwater.
there's an interesting predicament
read
there
it.
because a scroll theoretically
Would
would
be
require
verbal?
you to read the scroll.
That is
Which, and
true.
I don't know how many scrolls you can read underwater.
Neither is her mind.
However, scrolls in the Elder Scrolls are equipped as single-use instances of the spells already
Being
like
broken.
active in the palm of your hand.
Once you
yeah.
break the fucking seal of the scroll, then it's active. Like when you open it
But
up.
you can unequip a scroll. So like,
Weird.
Yeah, so it's kind of I don't know. Scrolls really throw a wrench into the works.
I love it. I love that question. Question everything.
And then here's another thing: spiders count as scrolls, throwable spiders. Yeah,
Well,
because in the Dragonborn DLC you can get the throwable spiders, and they have the little scroll icon.
weird.
They are in your books under scrolls.
Weird.
Well, yeah, because you can equip them in your hand, right? And they're single use, so they get coded as like single use fireball spells, essentially.
There is other multiple objects in ancient object.
Yeah, I never really fucked around a lot with the staff creation because they didn't really have. I was really hoping that the staff creation was going to be anything like magic creation in the previous games. I thought that was their way of like giving us the fine. Here you go buck wild and make custom magic. But no, it's just basic fucking staves.
You mean in Morrowind?
Yeah, like in Morrowind and Oblivion where you could craft spells, yeah.
I did craft a lot in Morrowind years ago.
Yeah, it's really, it's
You could
kind of one of
fly.
those, like, you gotta know it in order to know that, oh shit, this is, like, something that you can use to fucking, like, do shit. If you don't know it exists, you'll never... It's like finding out in Skyrim that you can break the game through restoration pots.
Restoration, what?
Restoration potions, sorry, restoration pots.
Games like
Yeah, so there's this weird glitch where if you drink a potion of restoration, so a potion that increases the effectiveness of your restoration spells, it for some reason makes your alchemy skill higher. So then you use that and you make yourself you like you scale up your alchemy super high, and then you make a like blacksmith or enchanter's potion, and that potion will have like a 200,000% better enchanted or smithed gear thing.
Yeah.
So then when you go and you drink that potion and you upgrade your gear, it'll be legendary and it'll have an armor value of like 380,000. Because you can make armor 300,000 times better. And then you go to enchant something, you drink the potion, and you make the sword deal 500,000 fucking fire damage because you can make enchantments 300,000 times stronger. And then what you do is you make yourself a bunch of armor that has the enchantment make better armor. Or make better potions. Yeah. So then you go back and you put on all your alchemy crafting gear and you do the same thing again to get an even higher bonus. Yeah.
No.
with a single restoration potion.
Yeah. Theoretically, you could do it with only one potion of each type. Though it would be recommended to like do it multiple times so that you could get a higher value. But yeah, the ingredients are also like really easy to get, and yeah, you just get a restoration restoration potion, spell potion, and then it will give you higher alchemy. For some reason, yeah, it's like a bug in the code that it's like when you drink a potion that gives better restoration, it also it's because I think this is why. I think it's because healing potions scale to your restoration skill. So when you use your fucking potion that makes restoration spells easier to cast or whatever, it's like trying to make healing potions easier to use, which like interacts with alchemy in a weird way.
Voodoo.
I don't know why it's tied
Voodoo
to that.
build.
That's the only logical reason I could think of. It's probably just because the spaghetti code fucking touches it in a weird way. It like has nothing to do with any actual logic, and just like, yeah, the two pieces of code. It's two live wires touching each other in the fucking maze
Shorting
of
it
wires in the
out.
wall. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just, yeah,
I
it's
mean,
the
it's all
one thing
electricity
that
and
allows you
energy,
to...
right?
Which is kind of awesome, because it kind of winds up being that game's version of the craft your own magic system.
I love that too.
Because
Really
since you
damn
can put
sweet.
2 enchantments on any one item with like max enchanting, you could go and theoretically be like, okay, well, because of the fucking super uber enchantments that I have equipped, I never need 2 of the same equipment on any of my stuff.
Right,
So
like
you could
water
just like
breathing or
have
anything.
14 different effects at like 300 million fucking effectiveness. You could have 3 billion health, 3 billion stamina, magicka that regenerates 300,000 times faster, be able to cast destruction spells that are 200,000% stronger, and cost 3,000% less to cast. Like, you could literally just be a god. You could effectively have toggled god mode on.
Damn.
You could have health. You could be like Kirito from Sword Art Online and have a faster health regeneration than they could possibly deal damage. Yeah, there's one episode where he gets ganked on the he gets ambushed when he's walking to a bridge, and he just like keeps walking towards them, and they're like, "Our attacks aren't doing anything," and he's like, "No, I'm just out healing your damage." And he just keeps walking towards them. Like, it's such a bullshit Chad move, but it's also pretty awesome in its own right. Man, we must be getting really close to that 100% odds.
I would like to think so. Go watch some fucking Critical Role.
Yeah, man. Oh, is it almost live again?
I think it is.
Fuck. It is live.
You can't do both at the same time, though.
You absolutely could. Like I said, just swap your TV over. So long as you're pressing X on this game.
I know, but I only have the PlayStation. So if I try to go to Twitch on my PlayStation, it's gonna kick me off the game.
1 hour and a half into the fucking... God damn it.
You don't have the suspicion, huh?
Oh, it's been longer than that, because when he came on, the fucking stream wasn't live yet.
Oh my god, it's an hour and a half in. I didn't realize I
Yeah.
was doing this for 4 hours. No, I'm just kidding. I've been doing this for 3 hours. For real. I started at like I think it was 1:30. I want to say it was 1:30 when I did this. Now it's 3:30. I guess that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours.
I wonder if it's taking my luck as the odds because I'm the team leader. Well, I guess we won't know until we
Oh,
get
that
by.
one. Why did that skip for a minute? Did you see that?
Nope. You're seeing things.
I'm lagging or something weird.
You're gonna get booted out before it gives us the pie. And you're gonna be pissed. And even if we give you a pie from somewhere else, you'd be like, no, I fucking want
I don't
that
want it.
pie.
I don't want it. I want my pie.
I want my fucking pie.
I've been hungry for so long. Oh my gosh. 2 hours or a lifetime is like 3 days. Fucking
What are you, on dog time or something?
dog time.
1 hour in game is worth 7 in real life or something?
I don't know. I'm getting delirious.
Oh gosh, if we go any longer, he'll start dying of starvation like a Minecraft character. Oof,
Oh my
oof,
god.
oof.
I'm oofing.
I'm oofing. I'm oofing. Yeah, make myself a snack. Isn't that like I gotta press A
Oh
or
my
X,
God.
fucking whatever.
Xbox ass.
I don't know why. I've been playing fucking PlayStation for like years and years now at this point. Like longer than I ever played Xbox. I don't know why I still like usually refer to it in fucking Xbox terms.
Oh my gosh. Brainwashing. Hell no.
Right.
PC's good. Kick the bucket. We believe. Kick the bucket. Bucket. Oh my god, this fucking music's driving me insane.
I mean, we got that buddy's winning lottery ticket earlier, so we definitely have luck on our side.
What?
Yeah, man.
Lottery ticket.
Yeah, it was a winning lottery ticket. Yeah, it took his fucking golf clubs.
Oh my gosh. Automan Moses is dead. Bucket.
I might not be leaving here until I get the pie, but I'm probably definitely leaving after I get the pie.
I'm trying.
Not definitely the, like, last thing I'm doing tonight.
Four weeks later. Look at my eyes. My eyes just can't take it anymore. Please let me sleep and work. Mopping up soda pop Rickies on a
Could
Saturday
you
night.
imagine if it was the biggest kept secret of the community that they perpetuated a lie of you being able to do it?
I swear to God.
Specifically to fuck over Alucard, but partially to fuck over everybody else.
Oh my God. I swear. There's no way. It's a lie. The cake is a lie.
It's pie, but
The fucking... The cake is a
the
pie.
cake is a pie.
I hate this game. Mopping up soda pop Rickies.
I wonder how much
Jukebox
luck I
Saturday
could have
night.
gained through level ups if we had gone on an adventure to the West Tech Research Lab.
Oh my God.
I might have been able, especially with how low of level I am, I might have gained enough levels to, like, get a shitload of luck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I bet you I probably could have leveled up 10 times. Oh yeah, we absolutely wasted that lunchbox. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we'll definitely save that for when we actually wind up wanting to do something. This completely sidetracked me, and then I got particularly anal about it. I was like, no, we're getting our fucking pie. Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Whoa, I get high.
Oh, there are collections. Caps, stamps, ultracell charges, perk coins, overseer tickets, gold bullions. Ooh, gold bars. Fuck yeah. Tadpole badges, possum badges, and legendary scripts.
Those are currencies?
Those are the collections, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know what
weird.
they're for.
I like the tadpole badges and shit. I want to do some of that. I'm gonna shoot some shit. With my weak ass guns and then die. And then go watch D&D.
Oh, XLs, yeah. But that's super
Hello,
rare.
going
I
tonight.
wouldn't.
Excuse me, but do you know when the double
Though I
XP
guess,
weekend
like,
starts?
If there was ever a time to use
OKTY.
it, this would be a time. But at the
Double
same
XP weekend starts right now.
It would. It would technically increase the chance.
It is the basic chance, but if you change your basic luck, maybe
Oh man, could you? Oh. And it. Oh man. Well, like. Oh.
maybe it reset the
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh. They're so.
When I
It's
get
such an
low, I get
unsteady
high.
thing.
so many variables.
See, yeah, there's so much content that someone could, like, farm if they fucking took the time to research these things.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lock it in a cage in my house.
Wait, what? Someone's attacking your house?
I'm gonna go lock this fucking piece of pie in a cage in my house.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I thought you were like, there's someone at my house. I was like, oh fuck, we will go defend your house. You keep trying to get this pie.
No, my house is good. Go fucking put it in a cage.
Like, honestly, this is some Ocean's 11 fucking shit. Like, 3 guys huddled around this porta-diner for hours on end, trying to get this
God.
one slice of pie. This is what wasteland movies are made out of.
Oh my god. I'm all dressed up in a suit and shit too.
Yeah, like, we're the fucking... This is the gang. This is the Pie Gang.
Fucking.
Pie Gang for life.
I feel like fucking Brad Pitt or some shit.
Yeah, we will have this event to, like, bind us together as the Pie Bros.
Pyros. Oh my
The original pie salesman. The Piluminati. Fuck yeah.
Saw triangles, right?
I love it. Yeah, the triangle with the eye in it is a slice of pie.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the whipped cream. Yeah, you look at the slice of pie with the whipped cream, and then it like turns over on its side, and the whipped cream opens up, and it's an eye. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love this. You have been initiated into the Council of Pie. Oh.
Good.
Welcome, brother. Pumpkin. You have been brought to the
I
sanctum.
really hope this is a thing. Fallen asleep twice.
Welcome, brother Apple Crisp. We do not grant you the rank of pie, but merely associated dairy confectionery.
That sounds bad. as
Right,
fuck,
like you
actually.
get fucking joint fraternities that are like based off of other fucking desserts. So like they can't know all of the pie secrets, but they can, you know, join in on some of the ceremonies.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, don't do this to me. You knew this would fucking happen. Yeah. It's gonna wait till like 29 minutes.
We got 30 minutes to get this pie. You know what, man? I ain't even gonna be mad if it shuts down. I fucking called this. I
did.
fucking said. Oh man, I've got fucking like ESP when
Somebody
it comes to
send
this
me
shit,
drugs
man.
in the mail. I need something. I need some fucking Xanax or heroin. Cut my ass down after this.
Regardless of what happens,
Oh
I
my
will start
God.
farming the one in the West Tech Research Building.
Oh my god, you owe me a piece of pie.
Absolutely. I have no idea where on the map the West Tech Research Building is, but I will find it, and I will go to the northeast corner of the roof, and I will take the piece of pie every day.
What if I just drop like 10 pies in my inventory right now? Would you be so mad? You'd be so mad if I just drop you like 5
Not at
pies
all.
each.
No,
You're like,
I fucking...
I got all the pies,
yeah.
motherfucker. Troll it. I wish.
Hell
I wish
yeah,
I could
I'd be
do
super
that.
happy, because that means that we have, like, more of the rarest thing in the game, but I would
Oh my
absolutely still be
gosh.
trying to get this one.
Oh my gosh, never gonna work.
Yeah, you think you got a hard time? I've got, like, a super low luck skill. I'd be here for even longer.
Holy fuck. I knew I should have put more into luck.
Yeah, there we go. Now you've got a reason to level up into luck.
That's my favorite skill anyway.
And then you get unyielding armor, apparently, and you'll get a boost of, like, up to, like, fucking plus 15 luck or something.
Oh my gosh.
So that you can have, like, a max of, like, plus 30, and then apparently you can get it in, like, a couple minutes.
I'm getting smoothing pies all day long.
Apparently.
I have one tech university. You don't have the place you should.
West Tech Research Center.
I don't have it. I think it's
I've done this
Maybe.
250 times.
There's no way you've kept track.
It's
You are
gotta
definitely not counting each time.
be. It's gotta be.
But I appreciate you being like, oh yes. You've probably absolutely done it close to 100. We are definitely getting close to the super high.
like cavemen gathering around.
Pie. In the beginning, there was man and pie. And then there was only man. Grog eat pie. Grog love pie. Pie gone. Grog sad. Grog miss
Oh.
pie.
Oh my god. Swear to God, Grog, you better not eat my fucking pie.
Grog show what pie to wife. Wife try to eat pie. Grog kill wife. Grog eat pie. Wife
Good Grog.
gone. Pie gone.
Grog gone?
Grog miss pie.
No, Grog not
Grog
gone.
miss wife. Grog sad.
It's
Grog
okay,
hungry.
Groggy wife.
Grog make wife into pie. Grog eat wife pie. Grog not hungry anymore.
Grog
Grog
so
miss
sad.
wife pie.
Oh my god.
Fucking, that reminds me of, like, when I was playing, Days Gone, and I'm, like, playing that biker, right? Fucking hanging out and partying. It's like, I love my bike. I love my wife. I love my bike wife.
Oh my god.
Some days when the nights get cold and I get lonely, I like to stick my dick in the muffler and just let it rumble around in there. Reminds me of her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, on Days Gone, I came up with the bike wife meme, and it became a bit of like a fucking thing in our friend group. So yeah, every once in a while I'll be like, I love my bike. I love my wife. Or I'll be like, if we're playing like a game, I'll be like, I love this game. I love my wife. And then I'll use some mashup of the game's name and wife. I love this game, wife. Some days when the nights get cold and I get lonely, I like to stick a little bit of the game up in my butt. Just jiggle it around. Make it feel comfortable. Reminds me of her. My real wife. My real game. My real game wife.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm just imagining this other fucking grizzled biker at the bar nodding his head. Yeah, I miss my game wife too.
Oh my god.
I miss my bike. My wife. My bike wife. I didn't have a bike wife, but I had a truck wife. I miss my truck wife. My truck. My wife. My truck wife. It's just, it's like the caveman fucking grog sad thing. It's one of the, you listen to it and you're like, holy shit, that's just, yeah. It's just so human an experience.
Basic
Just to
fundamentals.
personify a thing. This is my pie wife. I'm not gonna leave my pie wife behind.
No, never. I'm trying.
Oh god, we've got 20 minutes. I totally forgot about that timer.
Swear to God.
Don't worry, pie wife. We'll get you out of there.
I'd do anything for my pie wife.
I'd do anything for my pie wife. That can't take us away. You're trying to
Oh,
separate
no,
us.
it lifted that time. I know you saw that. I
The
swear it
government
lifted
came
that.
and took my pie
It
wife.
lifted that time. Oh, it's somebody else's turn. It's somebody else's turn.
No, I'll just fucking go to West Tech at the beginning of next session, and then I'll fucking... We'll hope to get this one today, and if we don't get it in the next 19 minutes, I owe you a slice of pie,
Oh my gosh.
and I'll get you that slice of pie by going to West Tech, and then when eventually I have enough luck, I plan to farm these.
I wanna watch you do it.
You're gonna watch me farm pies.
Yes.
Because it wasn't boring enough to do it yourself.
No, that was good luck. It might be nice. It might be nice. I don't know.
You just gotta, like, you know, dance and, like, enjoy yourself. Be happy. Be like, oh man, this is gonna be one! And it wasn't. And that's okay. Because this one's gonna be the one! No. Oh man. One of these times. We gotta have at least a 20% chance.
No way.
Because you gotta think about it as well, like, we're never going... Well, I mean, we are, actually, but, like, it's never going to be a, like, guaranteed, the next one will give it to you. Right? It's not a 1-for-1. It'll always be an almost 1. It will be more likely to roll the success, but that doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to.
It's a guarantee, I guess.
And if there is a time limit for the successive try.
Yeah, I wonder, like,
That one seems
whether or not this is,
sketch.
like, there'll always be server maintenance, like, is it always there'll be server maintenance on, like, a set amount of time per server?
I don't know.
I think for what I've seen, the map nodes is always the same amount of the day.
Okay, so long as you did it early enough. Yeah. So if you started your adventure right after scheduled maintenance, you could have basically an entire day to farm it.
I think minimum yes. But I don't think maybe the maintenance is just
A set amount of time that the server has been up.
daily
Hmm.
like everybody log out or reset.
Mm-hmm.
Can log back instantly. I don't know how it works, but I've seen maintenance before. And if I remember correctly, I've tried, and you can log back instantly. Just a maintenance, like just go back to the menu and then log in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I don't know how it works. But maintenance on the 76, it can be daily. So I have seen videos about every time.
Okay, that's good to know.
But for in the morning, for me, no. So for you, it's in the night.
It's 4 in the morning for me.
Here, it's, then
Okay. Yeah, still in the morning. Just a bit later in the morning. Yeah, I'll probably fucking just like shiny hunt or something while I try to do it myself when I do it. And just play on my Switch and shiny hunt. Yeah, no, cause it's like the actual Pokemon games are like actual video games, so you can like move around with the joysticks and stuff. Yeah. So I just gotta press X every time the claw is ready on my fucking PlayStation and just play Pokemon on my Switch whenever. Yeah. Well, and like as a shiny hunter, there's been times before where I've actually played multiple handheld devices at the same time because I've been shiny hunting in multiple games. Like I was some sort of fucking spider. Very few people have a reason to, but like if you're doing the same, if you're, because sometimes shiny hunting looks very much like this, where you stand in front of, say, a legendary Pokemon and you press A, and then when you spawn into the battle, you see, is it shiny? No, you reset the game. You load back in, you spawn in front of the legendary, you press A, you go into the battle. Is it shiny? No, reset the game. So if you're just doing that, you don't really need to like be as invested in playing just one game. Yeah, because you're only pressing one button every few moments. You can fucking have multiple game systems set, and because they're handheld games a lot of the time too, right? They don't take up a lot of room. You could have 4 Nintendo DSs or 4 Game Boys, right in front of you, and have 4 games going at the same time, and just press A on all 4 of them and watch the battle play out on 4 different things. And there you go. You're technically doing 4 out of 8,182 odds instead of 1 out of 8,000 because you're doing it 4 times. Yeah, because in 3rd gen, it's based on the amount of frames that have been played. Yeah. Exactly. So you could even have like different hunts where it's like, oh, on these 2, I'm just pressing A on every rotation, but on this one over here, I'm actually running around in a circle. Kitty! What?
I can't dance. Got hands in my bands. I can't dance. Got hands in my bands. You bring the whiskey. I bring the gin. You bring the whiskey. I bring the gin. This shit's so fucking purple. It's amazing. Save some for later. It smells like a blueberry muffin. Damn.
It's a pizza. Okay.
What? 47, yeah. Zazu. Do do doodly doo. I can dance. Got ends in my bands.
I hope
can
you
dance.
feel like you won't, like, I hope you won't feel like you wasted your time when you signed up to, like, play Fallout 76 with us, and then you wound up
God.
just doing
Pie.
this.
It is what it is, I guess.
I love you, man.
It's one fucking fault.
Next time, I'll wait until, now that I know the mechanic around it is actually, like, based on your luck stat, I'll wait until I have, like, stuff built around doing it efficiently before I try again.
I feel lucky, though. I have tried this shit before. But no, never.
Just never long enough,
Guess so.
and not with a high enough luck stat.
I know. I don't think I have a high enough luck stat.
I hate you, Woo. What are you meowing for? Kitty.
Cat.
And he
Yeah.
says, Dad, you've been sitting there staring at a pie like you're gonna get it for like 3 hours, pet.
No, what the fuck?
What the hell? That definitely fucking.
Sketch me out, bro. Sketch me out.
I was petting my cat, not looking at the TV, so when that happened, I thought something exciting happened. I was like, oh shit, did we fucking get it? And like, did they make like
Please
a
don't
thing
kill
happen
me.
when you get it?
Do not kill
Ooh,
me.
the
I'm
mighty
gonna be so
Cinderace is back. Let's go. I can go back to killing the fucking 7-star Cinderace again. I'm here to the bitter end. They'll have to pry me away from this Porta diner
sad. Damn.
like that skeleton that we found earlier. That's me.
I'm smoking this half blueberry muffin, half tobacco mix cigarette.
E.T. That's a loud boy. No. You don't need to be that loud to get my attention. I'm right here. Sweet child.
Catman.
This
Where's
cat
my
is
fucking
so
cat?
demanding all the
I
time.
need my cat here for luck. I need a good luck cat.
Right? Zero heard me giving attention to Ichiru and he came to tell me off for not giving him attention. But then when I go to pet him, he goes and stands under the coffee table. I can't pet you if you're under the coffee table, Zero.
That is true.
Now
Cat logic.
Ichi's meowing at me because I'm petting Zero. And here I am just trying to get recorded evidence of us getting a piece of pie.
Come on, most famous fucking YouTube ever. Now let's go.
Oh, squeaky boy. Hey, old man.
I'm gonna get it with
Okay,
20
come
seconds
in
left.
now. 5 minutes.
I'm gonna get it with 20 seconds left.
No, what if you would have gotten it in the last 5 minutes?
Oh my gosh.
You've gone this far. You really gonna wait 5 minutes? Come on, man.
I just quit now. Uh-oh. Like, fuck it, I'm out.
We'll never know if we don't try until we can't no more.
Yeah, I'm a motherfucking barbarian.
Because we know for a fact, if not for this timer, we will get it. So now it's just a matter of will we get it before the timer runs out.
We have a chance. Every time we try, we have a chance, but you will never be 100%.
Yeah.
It's 99.5% chance. It's not it's a slight chance of never getting it. It's a chance.
Yeah, technically we would be the rarer occasion if we never got it. But that would mean that we would have to perpetually roll 99.5% rolls on failure. Do you know how likely it is to roll a 0.5% roll consecutive times? Like, that shit goes
11.
into the millions pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm rolling pretty shitty. I'm rolling pretty shitty.
Like, as soon as you go into 3 in a row, it suddenly becomes like 1 in a million. That's okay, I'm pretty sure I'm dying from dehydration anyway. And it gives me a chance to watch
Hey, I got a 20.
D&D on my TV.
It took me that many times to roll my 20. Oh my god, my luck's horrible.
What's up, my boy? My silly kitty.
I guess
Aw,
one time
you're
out of
nice.
20 is still a 20, right?
Fuck yeah. Okay, let's kick the shit out of this Cinderace.
I wonder if I can roll another 20 or get this pie first.
Probably roll another 20. Your odds of rolling a 20 are way higher than your odds of getting the pie.
Nope. We're rolling bad today. Oh, is this the 20? Yay. You're still looking at it this whole time. I look close.
Goddamn right.
Love it.
It's the final countdown!
Make me think about Evangelion later this maybe.
I probably do. I just can't, like, I'm really bad for fucking names like that sometimes.
Is he at the end of Evangelion to fight at the end
Oh! Oh, Evangelion. Ah, I haven't watched that one yet, actually.
No, one more time, one more time.
if you like, it's not always in the anime or the manga, but
No, what happened?
robot fight, Evangelion it's really cool with the robot fight. No, disconnect!
It disconnected
That was the
right
one,
before
too.
it touched the plate.
Oh my god.
It was the one!
That was the one. It
We'll
went
never
up and
know.
everything.
We'll never know.
Why did it go up like that?
We can back in.
No, now is it.
No.
It's okay, I'll go to the atomic store and get all their free stuff.
I like the well thing. I do like the well thing. Weight bench, not so much.
I just gotta wait for the fucking atomic shop to actually load. Oh, I probably can't because it's under server maintenance, der.
The sap collector looks good.
That's okay, I'll check it out next time. Oh,
Midnight
that
wash paint
slow
looks
bro really
sick.
kicks the shit out of it.
That's a good night to watch paint.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what we just finished doing, watching paint.
Oh, watching paint? Oh my god. Yeah, the watching paint is great. It's another atomic shop. Just put that in your house and just do that all day in your house.